Welcome back to a new video. So if you saw in the last video, we employed a new strategy of taking until we have 2 strikes and swinging, and that seemingly got us 12 runs. I don't know if that will continue to be the case. Hopefully it is, and we just win every game the rest of the year. But we also let the AI do our lineups, so it's a little bit different than what I have set up, but that might have also helped as well, since my brain is not the AI brain, and the AI gets to decide if you get hits or not. So we also have Spencer Howard that is getting the start today. So hopefully he pitches pretty well. Since Drew Rasmussen is still suspended, will he hit a guy and got in a fight? Clown behavior for sure. Right, Brent Rooker steals. I feel like he doesn't steal much in real life, but I don't know much about him. So we are taking until there's 2 strikes. There's no if and buts about it. We get hit. Steal second, Parker. Steal second. He does. We have to take another pitch at least. It's a 3-1 count. 3-2 count. Sal's swing away. He's going to ground out and get the guy to third. So, I mean, so far, so good. Takes the first pitch strike. Second pitch ball. Third pitch strike. Swings away. And unfortunately, he strikes out. So, Osvaldo Bito is dealing a little bit, but he has a 2-0 count, a 3-0 count, a 3-1 count, a 3-2 count. Go ahead and Spencer and get out. No problem. So, what this did against Baltimore in our last game is we actually got through a lot of their bullpen. Um, Obviously, a lot of that depends on getting hits and stuff as well. So if you're not getting hits, then it doesn't really matter what you're doing. But Spencer also, he's been in our bullpen. This is his first start, and so far he's doing pretty well. But he's pitched really well out of the bullpen, and so we're just kind of giving him the opportunity to see if he can kind of fill in that last spot. Since we put Emmett down in AAA for a little bit, so he can kind of figure things out. It's another batter. So Xavier does get on first base. I don't know why you think he's going to steal with 40 speed. We're taking first pitch ball, the second pitch ball, a third pitch, a 3-1 count, a 3-2 count. Go ahead, Ronnie. Pop out. That's what we want. Is that 32 pitches already? So I feel like even though we haven't had a hit, we're getting him to throw a decent amount of pitches. Strikes out swinging, so same thing. Even that account, he takes the first 2 pitches, is able to work it back to a full count. So I almost feel like this strategy gets the batters to a wild pitch there. So a 2-1 count, 3-1 count, and a walk. It at least prevents, like in a 3-1 count there, from him swinging and getting out, and it forces another batter to come up, which isn't going to inherently get him to throw more pitches. He's already at 48. It's a full count, and he pops out into foul territory there. So we're at 31 pitches. He gets the first out, the second out, gets a 2-out single, but is able to work out there. So that's actually the first hit of the game. So Oswaldo, in 2 innings, he's averaged 25 pitches an inning, and we haven't had a hit. So, I mean, that part I feel like is pretty productive. There we go. We get a single. He's not going to steal. We're going to make him steal again. He does just that. Sal is going to take again a 2-1 count, a 2-2 count. He's going to swing away. He's going to ground out the third, but advance the runner. So, a very similar situation as what we had before. Last time, Jonathan Aranda struck out. Let's see if he's able to do something different this time. He's able to get a walk, so that's certainly something that's different. First pitch strike, second pitch ball, third pitch strike, swing away, Spencer, and he strikes out looking. So we have a guy on third base. Unfortunately, we've had 2 strikeouts with less than 2 outs there, and so not taking advantage of that, but still getting him to throw a lot of pitches. So we have the bases loaded here with 2 outs. I apologize if you hear the air conditioning kick on. I don't know if that's picked up on audio. It doesn't appear though. At least when I'm talking, you might hear it, but when I'm not, I don't think it's loud enough for it to pick up. It is quite loud in my house in general with it, just because that's a one floor house that I have. But Roddy is going to take the first pitch strike, second pitch ball, third pitch strike, and he is going to hit a single there, break open this game, and gonna score us 2 runs. So I mean, this could be a big strat. He's at 80 pitches, so this might just be the strategy. It's seemingly working out pretty well, as even though we didn't have anything until this inning, he was already at a high amount of pitches. A 3-2 count. He's going to swing away, and unfortunately, is not. Oh, they actually got pretty far back. We do get 2 runs across, and we are, working through their pitching. Brent Rooker gets his second hit today. Walk for Spencer. Gets the bases loaded. This is where I kind of want to bring in a new pitcher, but this is why we're giving him the opportunity. So he's gonna give it the first run, get the first out. He's going to get the second out, the runner advancing to third, and he unfortunately is going to give up that double and give up the lead. So unfortunate for him, but he's able to work out of that inning. So he kind of it stinks for Spencer, but that's his opportunity. You know, he has to be able to work through tough situations, and he was not successful, but he might get another opportunity. Depends how Emmett's doing in AAA. A ground out there. Jung Ho Lee takes the first pitch and the second pitch for a ball, third pitch for a strike, fourth pitch for a ball, and fifth pitch. So he gets to a full count and he pops out. There's no way. He's at 99 pitches. Like, I feel like this strategy, even if we're not, like, even if we don't score a single more, or another run this game, we're going to get him out. He's only going to throw 4 innings. That's another. He didn't even get through 4 innings, so we're already into their bullpen, which their bullpen already has a couple guys that are fatigued. Like they have nobody that's at 100%. So if we're able to just really push them to the edge in this first game, like it could allow us to blow open the second game, and then in that third game they just won't have any pitching left. So like now he's got 2 guys on base. We're taking. A 3-0 count, walks another guy. So the bases are still loaded. Of course, he's going to throw 2. Oh, no, I thought he was going to throw 2 straight strikes. Spencer, take the lead back. I guess that works. So he walks in a run. So the game is tied again. So he's at 19 pitches, but he is really struggling with his command. A 2-1 count, a 2-2 count, and he strikes out swinging. So that would have been a big moment for Xavier to come up clutch. But we do tie up the game. Spencer is at a nice 69 pitches, so we'll see if he can get through a 5th inning. We gave Pedro Avila the opportunity to start as well, and he pitched almost as poorly. He got through less innings, so I would say Spencer pitched a little bit better. I almost forgot that we are taking everything. We are getting them cooked. We're getting their bullpen cooked. So we get a walk. See if he can steal second. He does steal second, 2-1 count. We're not stealing third. Don't worry, buddy. Curtis Mead is going to get a walk. That is a 5th walk for that man. He has thrown 0.1 innings. He's thrown a third of an inning, and he's had 5 walks. That is not good. I do not think they want to take him out this early. He hits Curtis Mead, so now the bases are loaded with no outs, which means Jung Ho Lee is taking. So he's had 6 walks. It's a 3-0 count. Walks in another one. They have to bring in another one. So this might be how we can get through this game, or get through these games and have a really huge advantage, is just by forcing them to go into their bullpen a lot. So now this is the first game of the series, and we are already through a couple of pitchers. 2-2 count, and we do hit a single here. So we're able to get another 2 runs across. So now we have a 3-run lead. Still nobody out for Sal. He's going to take the first pitch ball, the second pitch ball, third pitch, and they walk. It is an insane amount of walks that we have gotten. So first pitch ball, second pitch strike, 2-1 count, 2-2, swing away, friend. And he is going to hit a single there. So still no outs, guys, on second and third. Oh, this is a disastrous game for them. First game of the series. We are getting them to throw a ton of pitches. We are scoring a ton of runs, and our strategy is not changing. It is a 3-0 count. They walk another batter. Xavier Isaac is up. He's going to take the first pitch. He was up with the bases loaded the last time. He was up as well. So hopefully he's able to come up clutch here. Oh, he does. He hits a grand slam. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we might be able to sweep the Athletics. Yeah, they brought in another pitcher, and we are not gonna let up. We are making them throw as many pitches as we possibly can, and it's just continuing to just go bad for them. 1-1 count. 1-2. So fly out there. So let's look at their bullpen. They have 5 guys that are left. 2 of them with low energy, which they really don't want to have to use today. But we're going to get into that bullpen more. So fly out there, so 2 outs. I mean, we're only in the fifth inning. We scored 9 runs. So, I mean, no matter what strategy you use, if you score 9 runs in an inning, that's just going to be a bad look for the other team's bullpen. Full count there, and that is going to be it. So obviously a fantastic inning with 9 runs. Spencer Howard is towards the end of his stamina, but with a 9 run cushion, an 8 run cushion, as they hit a solo home run. We're just going to continue to let him pitch a little bit. Gives up a walk here. He's at 95. Gets up another, and he gets through. So he gets through 6 innings, or no, does he? Yep, he gets through 6 innings. 4 runs in 6 innings. I will certainly take that from really kind of like a sixth starter on our team. So he might have kind of secured his role as a spot starter on our team, which is an important one, just in case there's an injury or a suspension or something. So we will certainly accept that. They brought in another pitcher. They're down to 4. They're only in the 6th inning too. I'm very curious if this will like give us a huge advantage in the series. Got to a full count, struck out. Take the first pitch ball, second pitch. Because I mean, the way that they can make it not work is just throw strikes. But Spencer Howard, really good start today. Love to see that. And our bullpen is certainly not in the best state right now as far as curvability. So we are going to bring in John and just hopefully he can get through. I mean, he has an 8 run cushion, so he's gonna be out there, and if he gives up some runs, that's okay. He just needs to eat some innings. Obviously, there's only so many runs they give up. Did they really bring in another? They only have 3 guys that are left. They're actually getting cooked. I don't think the game's gonna let us score any more runs. Do they not even want to pitch to him? Nope, they walk him. Unfortunate. Curtis, it's your time to shine. Well, I guess once there's 2 strikes, now it's your time to shine. All right, John. See if he can get through this inning. Gives up a single. Gives up another hit. Gets the second out. And gets through that. Thank goodness. Dylan, I almost keep forgetting that. But it's not working anymore. But obviously, when you have a 6-run lead, then you can't really complain about that at all. 3-1 count. Gets a walk. Parker is going to take the second pitch for a ball, third pitch for a ball, fourth pitch for a ball. Full count. Swing away. Fielder's choice. He's going to steal. First pitch strike. Second pitch ball. Third ball. 2-2 count. Swings away. He's going to hit a single. We're going to score our 13th run of our game. Sal Frelick is on first base now. Now he's on second. It's a 1-0 count, a 2-0 count, a 3-0 count, 3-1 count, to a full count. Swing away, buddy. And he is going to ground out there. So continue to make him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, the fact that we have 13 runs on 7 hits and we have 3 errors is kind of insane that it's working out this well for us. So I think it is time for Phil to come in. So it's the first out, gives up a home run, walks a guy, gives up, making me a little nervous, walks another guy. Okay. That was a little nervous there, but we'll certainly take that. So Phil came in and managed to not blow the game, made it a little bit closer than we would have liked. So a real good game for us and our offense. So that's 2 straight games where the offense actually exploded, and we didn't really do anything. I mean, we just got a lot of walks. So Ryan Pepio now is a sinker. That's interesting. So Sal Frelick. So we have some guys who are jumping around. All right. Let's see if we can continue that strategy and continue to cook. Continue to cook. Shane McCallahan is up. Let's see if he can have a good game today. 2-out walk, but nothing else happening for them. Chandler, you know the drill. You know what we're here to do, and it's not to swing the bat. We don't do that here unless we have to. Not good. He's throwing strikes. Our Achilles heel. The strike zone. Ooh, he hits him with a full count. So we get a runner with 2 outs. 1-2 count. Full count. Nothing happening. First out. Oh, gives up a home run. Gives up back-to-back home runs. What is with Shane? Like, he's supposed to be like our best pitcher, and he's just kind of just has innings like that where he just gets shelled. He's already at 29 pitches, so he's already averaging over, or he's only thrown 1 inning. He's thrown 30 in that first inning, so we are getting him to throw pitches, which we love to see. 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2. Gets a second strikeout. Really would love a base runner if we can. We don't. So Shane, just pitch at him. I guess it doesn't matter which one I pitch for that. Oh, I meant to take a pitch. That's unfortunate. So a single here. Love to see that. Chandler is going to take the first pitch. Second pitch. Third one. And he's going to swing away and strike out. He's already at 63 pitches. They really needed him to go a lot further into the game than he currently is. We're currently going to be able to at this pace, which we'd love to see. A walk here, so he's starting to collapse. So where we need to pounce. Bases are loaded. Oh, he's not even through a third inning, and he's already at 74 pitches. 2-1, 2-2. Oh, nothing happening. But this is where we start to take advantage of that. Like, we hopefully are going to have a quick inning of pitching here. And he's at 81 pitches, so he's most likely not going to be able to get through this inning unless it's an abnormally quick inning, especially with the leadoff single like that. He's at 85 pitches, and it just gives us more opportunities to not swing, which is what we need to do. Another walk. So, I mean, they're going to have to take him out. He's at 90 pitches. He's not going to make it through this inning. A 3-0 count, a 3-1 count. We're just not swinging. We refuse to swing, and they're leaving him in. I think because, honestly, yeah, I mean, like, we cook their bullpen. Like, this is the meta. this is the strategy. They have one pitcher or two pitchers above 90%. Everyone else is cooked. So this might be how we can get, I don't say free wins, but this is where we can take advantage of their bullpen just being devastated. So we have 2 runs back from that, and we know the drill. Did we steal? Oh, okay. It's a 2-0 count. We're going to let him swing away. Strikes him out. He's at 105 pitches. See if he can steal third. Oh. Ooh, he hits a single up the middle, which is going to score another run, and it's going to get guys on second and third, and they just have to bring him in, a new pitcher. So he is, their bullpen is actually devastated right now. So we'd love to see that. Takes the first pitch, the second pitch for a ball, third pitch, 3-1 count, 3-2 count. Is he going to clutch up? Oh, he gets a walk. We love walks. We're all about that. First pitch ball, strike, 1-2 count, and he is going to hit oh, he's going to get a walk. So they walk in another run. 1-0, or 0-1, 1-1, 1-2, and Spencer is going to hit a fly out, but is going to score another run. So we hit a 5 spot. So I feel like this might be, like, if this strategy works, what this could result in are a lot of innings like this to where they're just devastatingly long, and we're able to just to get like a bunch of walks and just a bunch of runs just all at once. So it doesn't necessarily make our offense better per se. Like, we're not hitting better. We're just not getting out as much. And another walk with the bases loaded. So like, we're getting a lot of walks with the bases loaded, which is very interesting. All right, Parker. So I mean, we get 6 runs across. They had a 2-0 lead. That lead is no longer there. They are getting devastated in their bullpen. Shane McCallahan walks a batter. He steals second. He gets the second out, and now gets the third out. They brought in their closer in the bottom of the 5th inning. Like, look at that. That is just insane. They're 55. He threw 27 pitches 3 days ago and 23 pitches yesterday. He's cooked. And that's her best pitcher, or at least as far as stamina goes. So we're gonna, I mean, Mason Miller is not gonna have the greatest stamina. He has 30 stamina. So like he's gonna pitch well, but like got him to a full count. Even if he strikes out, 9 pitches, that's a productive at bat. We're just chipping away. We're playing the long game. This I can't believe the strategy is actually working as well as it did. But maybe it's just because the athletics are bad. But so it's a 3-2 count. We get him to there. He has to swing away again. Another walk. He's at 20 pitches. They're actually cooked. They're gonna have to bring in starting pitching. 3-0 count. 3-1 count. Walks another guy. So I mean their bases are loaded again. He's at 25 pitches. We're not swinging. We refuse to swing until we have to. And it works out. We hit a fly out, sacrifice fly. So there's 2 outs. Guys on first and second for Spencer. Takes the first pitch, first strike, second pitch for a ball, third pitch for a strike, and strikes out there. But we are cooking their bullpen. Shane McCallahan, we're going to hope that he gets through this 6th inning. I think it will probably be his last inning. We'll take a look at our bullpen to see if we want to push him for another inning. They did bring in another pitcher, and they brought in that Dylan guy that had their highest stamina. So we are actually, and it's only the 6th inning. Like it's not good for them. It's not good. Walks the batter. So like we don't have to do anything. They're just gonna give up 50 runs. Did we break the game? I feel like it just takes a good team just to throw strikes, right? So it's 1-1, 1-2. So we don't do anything, but we still got him to throw a lot of pitches. All right. So we have a 5-run lead. He's at 86 pitches. We're going to see if he can get through this inning. Gives up a 2-out double, and he gets through the 7th inning. So we'd love to see that. So they brought in another pitcher, which means we know the drill. I didn't realize they brought him in last inning. 1-2 count. Strikes him out looking. Brought in another pitcher. They're just bringing in everyone now. I think because the stamina is so low that the game is triggering him to just bring in another pitcher. All right, so we're going to have him steal second. 1-0 count. We take, we take, we take, we take, and we swing away. So ground out there. Like he has no stamina. He's at 11 pitches and he's already cooked. So we just don't swing. We make every guy get to a full count. It's another walk. And they brought in another pitcher. What is their bullpen at? They have 2 guys that are left. They're gonna have to start bringing starting pitching. They're actually gonna. That's actually kind of crazy. 1-2 count and a wild pitch. I mean, we're gonna get more RNG like that as well when they're that fatigued. So we get 2 guys on base. We get through like 3 pitchers. So Shane McCallahan pitched really well today. 2 runs in 7 innings. So we really appreciate that. I think it's time for Pete to come in and hopefully eat a little bit of innings. Like our bullpen's not even doing that great, but our starting pitching is doing pretty decent. So we're able to get through an inning quickly. They brought in Ken, or they kept in Ken. He pitched a third of an inning. He has no stamina. So we literally just have to stand there and make him throw, even if he throws a couple of strikes. Is he going to automatic? Okay. I always wondered, like, is the game going to automatically make him throw more strikes because they have such little pitching left? See that 16? Make him take, swing away. Oh, he hits him. They brought in another pitcher. So we're definitely going to play the last game, assuming it's a 3-game series, because their bullpen, they've used every single pitcher in the bullpen. He just has to get through 1 inning. Oh, he gives up a 2-run home run to Xavier Fernandez, our backup catcher. So now the lead is up to 7. And we are not changing our strategy despite the 7-run lead. We refuse. We refuse to change the strategy. So we have 9 runs on 5 hits, which continues to happen, which is really bizarre. Their bullpen's cooked. They have 1 guy that's left in there. He has 19% stamina. We have gotten through their whole bullpen. we're just going to make him hopefully not get entirely cooked. All right, so that's it. So he gives up a run in that last inning, but the Athletics are 48 and 42, so they're actually not playing bad as a team. Did I just figure out the best strategy? Just believe in it? I feel like I tried it before and it just didn't work, but all right. So we do have that reliever. What we're going to try to do is actually, I don't really want him on our team. We're just going to trade him. One thing you can do, you can claim guys on waivers and then just shop them. See if you can get someone. And to be honest, there's not really anyone that's too interesting. Although Derek Holland sounds like he's a left-handed pitcher, so we'll just go ahead and grab him. Then we don't have to worry about waivers and whatnot, but just grab a veteran arm. Is anyone really struggling? Taj doing a little bit better. So he's slightly tired. So what we're gonna do is see if we can just straight up demote him, and then we're gonna look back at Derek. Is he fatigued as well? So he's exhausted. So we're gonna throw him there. Can we dump you to AAA as well? All right, you just be in middle relief then for a day. I actually feel like we just throw him on waivers, to be honest. So he refuses to be demoted. And we kind of need to bring up a pitcher. How's he doing in AAA? 5.4, not very good. 4.5, not that good. 3.46, I think it's time for Sam to get another opportunity. Sit middle relief. Especially how is his... Oh, he's exhausted. What are we doing? We need to drop him back down. We need someone that's we need someone that has some energy. So I guess we can look at it that way. So he's well rested, so we're just gonna bring him up just so we have a fresh body in the bullpen. All right, I'm very curious what the Athletics bullpen is going to look like today. Ryan Pepio learned a pitch between his last start and this one, which is interesting. Let's see if they also made some transitions. Wow, their bullpen is actually devastated. So they have one guy. Did they? They didn't bring him up from AAA, did they? Looks like he's been here the whole year. Yeah, looks like he's been up at the major league level the whole year. So I was wondering if they were going to try to bring someone up. Not a good start so far. One out. Gives up a run. Gets an out. So we do give up a run. So like it could be an interesting day. If our pitching is bad, that's always a big X factor. If the pitching goes really poorly on a day, Chandler Simpson is going to ground out here. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, and we get a walk there. Parker Meadows steals. Take, swing away, and we hit a double, and we scored. Sorry to look outside. I thought I heard some, like, road work type machines, or, I don't know, they were working on the power lines the last couple days in front of my house, or down the street. I don't know really what they were doing with it, but they were up there playing with the power lines. 2-1, and actually made my internet go out a couple of times. It actually went out a little bit today for very brief moment. Strikes out swinging, so he's already at 21 pitches in the first inning, so we love to see that. 2-1 count, 2-2 count, and nothing happening there. So we tie up the game. Ryan Pepio, he has a sinker. Is it a sinker or a stinker? We don't know, but he gets through an inning scoreless. Xavier Isaac, he's taken. He's taken. He's not swinging. You can walk him. He's refusing to swing. It's a 0-2 count, and he's a strikeout swinging. So Jungle Lee takes the first pitch, the second pitch, third pitch for a strike, third pitch or fourth pitch for a ball. Full count, and he is going to hit a single there, an infield single. So 2 guys on base. He's already at 40 pitches with only 1 out. So he's going to get up to about 45 at a minimum if he rolls a double play here, which he does not, but we don't get a hit. So he's at 44. So Chandler Simpson is at his second bat. First at bat, he was able to work to a full count, I believe. And this one, he is able to hit a double, a 2-out triple to score 2 runs. So Chandler Simpson coming up clutch there. We'd love to see it. Parker Meadows, he knows what to do. And it's not to swing. We don't do that around these parts unless we have 2 strikes. But he's going to get out there. We do get 2 more runs across for a 3-1 lead. Ryan Pepiot hits the first batter, gets the first out, gets the second out, and now gives up a stolen base and gives up a single, which scores a run. He's struggling a little bit, but he's able to get through that inning while holding the lead. So we'd love to see that. Brandon Lowe, don't you dare swing. Don't you do it. 4-pitch walk. He's at 59 pitches. Ball 1, 2, 3. 2-2. And grounds to a double play. So that's the kind of stuff that we really need to avoid. But he's still at 64 pitches. He's still getting cooked. 2-1 count, 2-2 count, and it is a full count strikeout. It hits another batter. I feel like he's hit like 3 batters today. But he's able to pitch a scoreless, or no, it's not a scoreless inning yet. Now it's a scoreless inning. So Ryan Pepiot pitching pretty solid. Xavier walked the last time that he was up, I believe. And it's an 0-2 count, and he strikes out swinging this time. Sal, strike 1, ball 1, strike 2, and 2-2 count. So he's at 80 pitches, so we're getting him pretty far up there. We just need all it needs is a walk or a base hit. Like any base runner at this point is going to be devastating for their team. Like he has to go 1, 2, 3 to be able to get through this. So Ryan Pepiot is towards the end of his stamina, gets up a leadoff double. He gets the first out, the second out, and he does get the third out. So another scoreless inning. So he's at 85 pitches. So if we get any sort of offense going this inning, then it's going to be all ogre for him. So we weren't able to get to him any earlier than this. I mean, he has given up 3 runs, so we still have a lead. But we're not doing much in the last couple. So that's the first pitch strike, the second pitch, and he strikes out swinging. It's at 96. He might be 1 batter away from being taken out. Steal Parker. Steal Parker. Steal Parker. All right, swing away. Unfortunate. So that should be that guy's last inning. Ryan Pepiot, 2 runs in 5 innings. Pretty solid day. I think it is time to bring in our guy from AAA to see if he's able to maintain this lead. I'm a little nervous. I did not mean to do that, so that was a misclick. So that's a little scary that I did that, but we have 2 outs here and 3 outs. So I accidentally intentionally walked someone. So they did bring in a new pitcher. So let's take a look at their bullpen. As you can see, everyone is fresh and ready to come in. My goodness, if we are able to get through this guy, his stamina, what's his energy at today? He's at 78% rested, so he's their freshest bullpen arm. He's gonna have to do some work. 2-2, and we pop out. First pitch strike, ball, strike, pop out, strikes, strike. Oh, he strikes out looking. So he pitches a scoreless 1-2-3 inning. Yancey, we're gonna see if he's able to get through this inning. Gives up a leadoff triple. That is not good. Walks a guy. All right, he's done. You're done. You're done, buddy. It is time for Page. Yeah, why not? Oh, they're probably gonna tie up the game unless they. Yep. Oh wow, they hit a home run, and take the lead. Oh, I didn't take a pitch. I've ruined the strategy. All right, we actually need someone to get a hit, though, to be honest. All right, we get someone on base. We don't need to worry about trying to steal. We're going to take pitches. 1, 1, 2. And he's able to hit a single there, so we'd love to see it. If I had stolen and he got the second, he would have scored, but that's all right. It's all right. Steal second. My guy, you have 80-80. You just need to steal. He gets caught stealing. What is with Chandler Simpson lately? He only has 107 stolen bases. What a clown. Well, it kills our momentum there. They get another run though, so we might actually lose this game. It's unfortunate, but we need to continue to devastate their bullpen. We get a walk there. Parker, he does get a steal. Brandon Lowe's going to take the second pitch for a strike. He gets hit. Is there? Are they just bringing a new pitcher? Oh, I guess we're so close to just devastating their bullpen. All right. Continue the strat. Continue the strat. 1-1. 1-2. We just gotta get one big hit. 2-1. Wild pitch. That's what we like to see. A 3-1 count. It's a full count. And strikes out for the third time. That is a rough game. Xavier Isaac, you know what to do. And it's not to swing. 2-1. 3-1. He walks him. Bases are loaded for Sal. They have a new pitcher that's in. This is where we have to take advantage. So, like, they're cooked. They are cooked. This is where we should be able to blow open this game, make our comeback. It's a 3-1, and they walk in a run. 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1. We don't swing. It's a full count. Clutch it up. Oh, Jung, come on. That was our biggest opportunity. Oh, it's unfortunate. All right, Shane, see if you can get through this inning. I believe in you. All right, we're in the last inning. They have Dylan Florio. It's up. He has 0 stamina that's left. So they might honestly bring in Mason Miller after this. We're going to make him throw some pitches. Strikes out looking. We don't like to see that. All right, they brought in a different pitcher that's not Mason Miller. 2-1 count. 2-2 count. He grounds out. We are going to force this strategy till the very end. We are not giving up on it. Swing away, buddy. Oh, that's unfortunate. But if we do we play them again? That's what I'm curious about. Oh, no, we don't play them again. We had devastated their bullpen, though. So that, honestly, like, would we win 2 out of 3? Like, I feel like that was, honestly, like, unironically a decent strategy. Like, it seemed to work okay for us. And let's look at the trading block. So, Seiya Suzuki. Could be an interesting person. No. They hate us. They hate us because they ain't us. Randy Arazan-Zarani. They want too much. They want too much from us. Kyle Tucker. Yeah, just like, give us your best player. Give us your best player. He dropped down to a 2.5 star, and they still want the world for him, which is fine. It's fine. We actually have the second most runs scored, which is interesting. On base percentage is at second. OPS is 8th. Batting WAR is first, which is interesting. OBA, I don't know what that is. Home runs are 8th. I thought they would be lower, honestly. And our base running and stolen bases are still super high. Our pitching is not the best, but it is what it is. But that's going to be it for this one. So we're going to continue that strategy unless I forget. And then hopefully we can go on a nice little winning streak. We are back 5.5 games, which is kind of stinky, but we're still in the thick of the wild card race. So be also very curious to see how well, what's his face? Chandler Simpson continues to get stolen bases. He's at 107. Yeah, he's at 107. He's been caught 14 times, but it is that's what happens when you steal a gazillion times. So we'd love to see that. Hopefully, see, I feel like him stealing, like, that should just give him positive momentum if he's having that much success. But anyway, that's a discussion for another day. So that's gonna be it for this one. If you made it to this point, I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you all in the next one. Peace.